I'm Chef Kim.
And I'm Chef Jamie.
And this here's the wildest vlog in the wilderness.
This week we decided to do something that we do when we're home and we're missing Disney World, which is cook some recipes that are actually from Disney World.
Yeah.
We went on allears.net, which is a great planning site, and they have a whole archive of recipes that people have asked Disney chefs for. Basically, they go out to dinner, they like something, and they ask for the recipe, and then people send them into all ears and they post them. We'll put links in the description. So we picked a drink to do first, a cocktail, which is the Convolution, the famous Convolution,
Yes.
from the Adventurers Club in Pleasure Island. That's gonna be our first one. We're also, so for our dinner tonight, we're making Moroccan cucumber and tomato salad from Restaurant Marrakesh in Morocco and Epcot. And we're doing a sun-dried tomato pesto from Tony's Town Square in Magic Kingdom, which we're obviously gonna put on a pasta.
Yes.
So let's get started with the Convolution. So a quick note about this, All Ears actually had two different Convolution recipes posted. One that came from around 1997, and then another one that it was a new Convolution recipe that got started in 2000 or so. We're making the old recipe because it just sounds a little bit better to us. But again, we'll post the links to this so you can find it yourself. But the Adventurers Club on Pleasure Island, I actually remember going there when I was a kid, and I remember it being very crowded and there was a lot of cool stuff on the walls, but I really wish it was still there to experience as an adult.
Yeah, definitely.
So this recipe calls for 1.25 ounces of vodka, 1.25 ounces of Malibu rum, 3/4 ounce of Midori, which is melon liqueur, 2 tablespoons pineapple juice, and a splash of cranberry juice. So I kind of just did tablespoon equivalents of these. So I'm just gonna go ahead and measure that all in right now, and then you just mix it together. Splash.
I have a feeling this is going to be really tropical and really delicious. And
Where-
really dangerous if you have more than one.
Yeah.
We're going to have one.
Where is your favorite place to get an adult beverage on property?
There are a lot of good places, but I think when we first went to Trader Sam's the year before last, we both fell in love with it. I think that just soared to my #1 favorite place to get a drink at night on Disney properties, Trader Sam's in the Polynesian Resort.
For me, it's tied between Trader Sam's and Jelly Rolls. I love Jelly Rolls.
Jelly Rolls is super fun.
On the boardwalk, dueling pianos, it's great.
Yeah, Jelly Rolls is super, super fun. I just love Trader Sam. Sorry. Jelly Rolls.
I know this.
Yeah, Jelly Rolls is super interactive too, but I just like the actual bar is interactive in Trader Sam's, the windows and everything that happens
so
in the
cool.
bar. It's just really fun.
Ooh,
This is a really colorful drink. This kind of looks like a Halloween drink.
I know. All right, so we've added all the ingredients now. The instructions are just stir well. I didn't do this in a shaker because it just called for stirring. Okay, so,
Okay, yeah, colors, weird.
it's kind of like a yellowish. It's not totally off-putting. It looks almost like an apple cider.
Yeah.
It smells pineapple-y and melony.
Yeah. Cheers.
Cheers. Convolution.
Ooh,
Wow.
that's tasty.
That is tasty.
That's a little dangerous.
It's
because it doesn't taste like alcohol.
Yeah, that's different. That's something else. That's a tropical drink that I'm gonna enjoy drinking for the rest of this episode.
Yeah.
Ooh. All right, so let's move on to getting our side salad together for Morocco.
All right.
Convolution, we're back. So now we are putting together our Moroccan cucumber and tomato salad that's from Restaurant Marrakesh. That is the table service restaurant in Morocco. We've both eaten there.
Yes.
Separately, but we've both eaten there. And I think it's really one of the hidden gems of World Showcase that it doesn't have the crowds, but the food is so good.
The food is really good, and it's maybe people are getting scared off by the fact that it's Moroccan. They don't quite know what's being served, or they're a little intimidated by it. But I mean, you'll find that you'll recognize at least some, if not most, if
Oh,
not
yeah.
all of the dishes. It's, you know, you can get everything from a lemon chicken to shawarma to lamb. It's not anything that's crazy intimidating or that you have to really know the cuisine before you go. And it's just like it's really great flavors. It's something really different.
Nice and fresh.
Yeah, and I don't think either of us have had this salad there. But I have had like, I don't know, that lemon chicken was good back when I ate meat. And I had a goat cheese appetizer once a couple of years ago. That was like phenomenal.
I've had some of the vegetarian entrees there, and they've all been really excellent.
Yeah.
But let's put this together.
Yeah.
So first things first, we've got 2 chopped tomatoes. And 1 chopped cucumber. Now, the recipe calls for a teaspoon each of finely chopped parsley and cilantro. We have probably a little bit more in here, but we thought that sounded like a good idea. And we've got an ounce of olive oil and an ounce of vinegar. We use white balsamic vinegar because we find that is a really nice light vinegar that goes well in salads. And an ounce is roughly equivalent to 2 tablespoons. We've got 2 tablespoons of chopped onion. We used a white onion because we're actually using some of this in our next recipe this evening. And finally, we've got salt, white pepper, and cumin.
And now you just mix it out.
And here we have it.
All right, so next up for our main course, we're gonna make the sun-dried tomato pesto from Tony's Town Square restaurant in Magic Kingdom. And you and I have eaten there a couple times together, and it's always so good. I think we've talked about it in previous videos. It's delicious. They give you so much food, it's unreal with every dish. Really nice ambiance, good spot in Magic Kingdom. So it's just like an all-around favorite for us.
And again, we've mentioned this in previous videos, but definitely get a reservation. It's right when you walk in, and everybody sees it. It's a really popular choice.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's make this pesto. So basically, we're going to toss all of this into the food processor. We have some water boiling for linguine in the background. Once this is done and the pasta is cooked, we're going to put the pasta back in the pot and toss it all together. We're hoping we get the ratio right.
Yeah, we're just gonna test it.
We're gonna wait it. So okay, so first things first, we're gonna put this batch of ingredients in. So we have basil and parsley, and again, I'm gonna link in the description to this recipe. So we've got some parsley and basil.
I wish these videos had smell-o-vision because this smells really good. The basil smells really good.
It really does. We've got pine nuts.
Yeah.
A lot of times when we make pesto, we use walnuts instead because pine nuts are so expensive, but we decided that today we'd go for the real deal.
Yeah. Walnuts is a good cheat though. Tastes the same.
Okay, we've got some chopped garlic. We've got some chopped white onion. Makes an appearance again.
The last time we were at Tony's, I had a seasonal ravioli, and it was incredible. That had like a sun-dried tomato sauce over it. It wasn't this, but it was close.
I think a lot of people associate sun-dried tomatoes with like 80s cuisine, but they're actually really so good.
Yeah.
So and we've obviously got sun-dried tomatoes going in here. And just FYI, this recipe does use it calls for things in ounces. I actually used a scale for this one. Okay. So now we're going to go ahead and grind all that up together. I'm just going in the order that they say to go in. Okay, so next up we're adding 3 more ingredients. We have crushed tomatoes as well as tomato paste in here. This is a really interesting pesto recipe.
I've never put this many things in a pesto before.
Yeah.
Usually I go very classic, but I have a feeling this is going to be delicious.
I'm really curious how this all turns out. Next we have some balsamic vinegar. Again, a very odd recipe. And red wine. We are using a Cabernet Sauvignon for this.
Because it was in our house?
Yep. grind all this up again. It's looking more like pesto, so now we have our final 2 ingredients to add. Parmesan and olive oil.
Yes.
Now this makes sense in a pesto.
Yes.
Okay. Some olive oil. Yum.
A lot of olive oil.
Yum.
Yes.
Okay, and we will grind this up. So we've got our pesto.
Yeah.
So now we're going to wait for our water to boil and our pasta to cook, and we will see you on the flip side. Okay, so we've got our linguine fresh out of the pot.
Ooh, steaming.
So we're going to just start adding in some of this. We've tasted the pesto already. We think it has a little more balsamic vinegar than we would normally put in, but we'll give you a full review. It's also not that visually appealing, but it smells and tastes pretty good. Yeah, just a heads up, like it's not the prettiest of dishes, this pesto stuff.
I mean, I think again, that's all the balsamic. It makes it more of a brown than a red, than like a sun-dried tomato red that you would think.
What do you think about that?
That looks like a good, yeah.
Maybe just a tiny bit more, I think?
Yeah, why not? Yeah, we made a lot.
It really did. The recipe
Maybe
says
this
it
was
comes
for
out
more pasta.
Yeah, the recipe says it comes out to about 2.5 cups, and I think that's pretty accurate. Maybe even close to 3. But okay, so we are gonna get this on plates and see you at the dinner table.
Yeah.
All right, we've made it to the dinner table.
Yeah.
Nicely done.
Yeah.
All right, so let's give this Moroccan cucumber tomato salad a try.
Yeah.
Looks really good.
Mmm.
Mmm. Mmm. Really tasty.
I really like the cumin in it. It adds a whole other
dimension.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely. It's like it elevates it from a typical like mozzarella cucumber, I mean tomato cucumber kind of a deal. Really good.
Yeah, because it has the freshness, the juiciness of a cucumber tomato veggie salad, but the spices underlying it are really, they're really
I might just add a little bit more salt, but that's just me personally. I really like salt, so.
Yeah. All right, let's try this pasta.
All right. Nice leaf of basil in the center.
Wow. I feel like I gotta like get a pretty roll here.
Okay.
All right. That's really tasty.
It is.
Yeah. I'm standing by my less balsamic because balsamic vinegar is so strong, and I think that it called for a lot of it.
I would say maybe half of the amount that the recipe calls for.
I think that'll,
but that tastes really good.
Pretty powerful, but it's really tasty. Yeah.
I'm just gonna put some freshly ground black pepper on mine and go to town.
Dig in. So,
well, cheers.
Cheers. Our first Disney cooking video.
So thanks for joining us, and until next time, bye.